Hola a todos, bienvenido una vez más a mi canal. Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. This is my last video in my study abroad series. Like, not my last video because I'm gonna be traveling. I've got a holiday booked for summer and I've got another one booked for September. So travel vlogs will be coming, but this is the last one in my like study abroad series. So I thought I'd end it on a story time because I can talk for days. If you don't know that already, now you know, do you know what I mean? I can talk for days. My friends know I love a good story time. And I almost didn't make it out here to Alcalá de Henares. And I need to tell you guys, I need to share my testimony about how I made it. Because, guys, I'm getting heated. And I haven't even started the story time. Hopefully I stay calm because you guys will understand. So yeah, I'm just going to tell you what happened. Hopefully this video is not too long, maybe under 10 minutes, but no promises. We'll see how it goes. So a bit of context for you guys. I'm 21 years of age. I wanted to study abroad since the age of 14. Like, at first it was France, and then when I started learning Spanish, España, I was like, Madrid, te quiero Madrid, all of this. So I knew I was going to do it. I do politics and Spanish, so going on a year abroad is part of my degree. It has to be a Spanish-speaking country, so I already knew. I mean, this was before COVID, so I was thinking maybe South America for one semester, but then with COVID, I was like, let me just go to Spain. I've been to Spain so many times. I've lived in Valencia. Let me go to Spain. Do you know what I mean? And the way my uni work is you go under your department. Like, your department coordinates everything for you. So the politics department is who I applied for all of this thing, like this study abroad through, not through the language department, because that's not my home department. So they had partners in Madrid and Barcelona. The University of Barcelona and Complutense and Autónoma. I was like, I've been to Madrid 4 times. In terms of going to Barcelona, you'd probably have to speak Catalan a little bit. I don't know. Bon dia. That's the only Catalan I know. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, let me go to Madrid. I love Madrid. And fun fact, when I first came to Madrid when I was 14, in 2014, I got like a t-shirt that said Universidad de Madrid, and little did I know it said Universidad Complutense de Madrid, so Complutense. So I was like, let me go to Complutense. And like the way it works is that as language students, we get first pick over the universities. So if there's someone that does pure politics and they want to go to Spain, I do politics and Spanish and I want to go to Spain, I get first pick because I need to go to Spain. That person doesn't need to. They might want to, but they don't need to. 3 people do my course in my year. One of them, he's living it up in Mexico. Seb, I hope you're enjoying. He's in Mexico. And then Dylan is another guy. I don't know if I should be saying names. Sorry. Dylan's another guy in my uni. And he wanted to go to Autónoma. And I wanted to go to Complutense. So I was like, this is perfect. Like, he wants to go there. I want to go there. Perfecto. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what the problem was though? Because of COVID, the year above us didn't get to go, so they took all the places. I'm laughing, it's not funny. They took all the places for my year. So me and Dylan were like, what do you want us to do? Like, he wants to go to Autónoma, I want to go to Complutense, and now all the spaces are taken. Hugh, lovely man. He's not the study abroad department person anymore, but he was the coordinator, and he's like, don't worry, I'm going to email the universities, we're going to ask them if they can take you guys. You only 1 extra student for each university, we'll sort it out. So I'm like, a bit nervous, but I'm like, he said he's going to sort it out, so he's going to sort it out. Gets back to me, he's like, Desiree, Complutense said you can go, they're going to email you application, I said, perfecto, vamos. So I get the application now. I'm completing it, I'm looking at the modules, I'm looking at accommodation, I'm looking at whatever. I send off my application to Universidad Complutense de Madrid. I'm saying the full name so you guys can understand. And I'm just chilling. And then I get an email, and the topic is like study abroad. I'm like, ooh, study abroad. The first line of it is, hi Desiree. Unfortunately, I said, oh God. Unfortunately what? What's unfortunate? They're like, Complutense said they had a space for you, but they don't. I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? I mean, I'm going to Spain. I have to go to Spain, so what am I going to do now? And he was like, they have a space in the economics department. Because obviously I've come under the politics department, but he said the economics people have a space. So I'm like, okay. I'm not a politics student. I did political economy last year, hated it. So I was like, weighing up my options, spoke to my family, what should I do? I watched the introduction to economics video on YouTube in English. 30 seconds in, I said, I'm not doing this. I said, I'm not. I don't know what possessed me to think that I could do economics in Spanish, in Complutense. So he was like, okay, don't worry, we'll just weigh up our options, we'll see what we can do. Like, he was trying to calm me down. I was getting very agitated. But he's like, no, don't worry, we'll find something. I was like, okay, gracias. I'm saying gracias. He's English, but I was like, thank you so much. So I'm going back and forth, and then he's like, oh, Alcalá de Henares. So I'm like, where is Alcalá de Henares? What is the Universidad de Alcalá de Henares? Do you know what I mean? And I look at it, they don't even do politics on their website, guys. Me as a politics student, I'm being sent to a university that doesn't do politics. So I said to him, I was like, shoot, look at the website, there's no politics. He's like, I'll have a look. He's had a look, there's no politics. So obviously, he is like the politics study abroad person, but we have a whole study abroad department who's like oversees everything. Lucy, again, lovely, lovely woman, was like, okay, we'll have a look. And then I'm looking on the website, I'm thinking, am I supposed to do law? It's actually God, you know. I couldn't do economics and I couldn't do law in English, let alone in Spanish, you know what I mean? So I'm like, what do you want me to do? And then because of my uni, if you want to get technical, the year doesn't count. Like what I do out here doesn't correspond. I just need to pass. So at the end of the day, he's like, I'm a Spanish student, like I do Spanish modules at uni. He's like, if you just do Spanish modules out there, you can do that. So I'm looking at the Spanish modules, philosophy, letras. I'm like, you know what? I can do it. I've looked up Alcalá. It's still in Madrid. I want to be in Madrid because that Barcelona spot's been taken. Autonoma's been taken. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll be fine. So I'm doing it now. Alcalá sent me their... Guys, this is where I'm starting to get heated. They've sent me their application thing. So I'm looking at it and they're like, this, you need a B2 level in Spanish. Whereas Complutense asked for B1, which is obviously lower, just a little bit lower. I'm like, okay, B2, okay. So, and then you need a letter from your Spanish teacher. I've said everyone's names before this part of the video. This part, I'm not gonna say her name. I can't do it because it's just gonna get me angry and I'm not here to get angry. There was a certain woman, where I'm from, we call it enemy of progress. That's what she was. I'm not here to cuss her out. I'm not here to defame her. I'm trying to calm myself down now before I get heated on YouTube, guys. So email my Spanish teacher. I'm like, Alcalá want a letter saying I'm B2. And then she's like, I can't do that. I'm like, can I have a bit of explanation? She's like, at the end of second year, we reach B1 level. We don't reach B2. I'm like, okay, that's understandable. But I need a B2. I'm already going through the stress of visas. I'm like, I need a B2 letter. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, my grades in Spanish, guys, I'm not one to gloat, but my Spanish is fine. My grades are very good in terms of Spanish. So I'm like, my percentage is high, my average is good. Is there any extra work or something that you can just sign off on this letter? She writes me a letter. Guys, if I had this letter to show you guys, you'd be screaming along with me. It's like, Desiree is almost at a B2 level, but she's not quite there yet. She would be able to understand classes, but she's not a B2 level. I'm like, I've asked you for a B2 level a letter, and this is what you're giving me. You think I can send that to Pilar and say, she's almost there yet, but she's not there? And I'm asking Pilar, I'm like, do I need to be B2? She's like, yeah, we need a letter B2. I'm like, oh my goodness. And I'm like, okay, anything to do? She's like, no, can't do anything. I'm like, oh my God. I messaged Hugh and Lucy now on the politics and study abroad department. I was like, guys, she's not giving me a letter. I was like, she's not giving me a letter. I can't complete the application process if I don't have a letter. What am I supposed to do? Lucy's trying to calm me down. She's like, Desiree, don't worry. There's like a OLS thing. So when you go on Erasmus, they make you do a language assessment before you go, and then when you come back, just to see how your levels improved. So Lucy was like, if you do this test before you go, maybe you'll be like, you know, you'll get a level, you can use that certificate for your application process. I'm like, okay, thank you, Lucy, thank you. I do it, I'm so nervous. I'm like, what was if I get B1? What was if I get B1? I'm like, the test comes back, I get a bloody C1, mate. Don't play with me, I know Spanish. Don't try that. So I send this certificate, I send it to my Spanish teacher. This video is already over 10 minutes, I don't care. I've sent the letter to my Spanish teacher, like, look, I've just completed an Erasmus qualified language assessment and it's saying I'm a C1. They are saying that I'm a C1. So, you that was struggling to give me B2, saying I'm a B1, I'm 2 levels above a B1. All I'm asking for you now is to be like, Desiree, because it needs to be my teacher, innit? It needs to be my teacher. So I'm like, all you need to do is write a letter saying, Desiree has completed the OLS language assessment and has come back with a C1. If you don't think I'm a C1, that's your business. But this is the test. I've not forged it. If you want to log in, because it needs to be certified by your uni, you can log in and see what I put for every question. Do you know what I mean? I didn't fake it, I didn't do that thing. She's like, no, I'm not writing that. Guys, you don't understand. I'm a calm person, but these couple of weeks I was heated. And then she's like, I'm not doing it. You barely turned up to class. I said, whoa, okay, this is what we're not gonna do. I feel like standing up right now. I said, this is what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna lie on my name. When I came to all those 9 a.m s, don't come and say that I've barely been to class when I've been to class. Do you know what I mean? About you've barely been to class. Why are my grades the way they are if I've barely been to class? I copied in my other Spanish teacher. I said, can you please confirm that I've been to every single class? She said, I can confirm Desiree has been to every single class. So don't play with me. Don't come and say that I've not been to classes that's a lie. And the thing is, my mum, she works in HR, innit? So in terms of drafting all these emails, oh guys, if I could show you the emails I wrote, they weren't even rude, you know what I mean? Very respectful, but it was just like, where's your proof? Because she sent out emails during the semesters for people that attendance was below a certain percentage. If Desiree didn't turn up to every single class, why didn't you email me about my attendance? Do you want to know why she didn't email me? Because I went to every flipping class, do you know what I mean? I went to every class. That's why she didn't email me, because I went to my classes. So don't lie on my name. That's one thing I don't like. Don't lie on my name. So I was like, oh, okay. She was just not budging. She's like, I'm not going to do it. I was like, fine. You're not even head of Spanish. Who's head of Spanish in this uni? Who can I speak to? And then she was like, what you're asking is so unethical. I said, what? ¿De qué hablas? She's like, what you're asking is so unethical. You're trying to get someone else to... I said, I'm not trying to get someone else to do anything. I need a letter that you're refusing to write. I've got proof of my Spanish level. Proof that I can give to head of Spanish. They can come and interview me in Spanish if they want. I can prove it, and you're just not budging. And then she's now saying, I'm going to email Alcalá. I said, no. You that's lying on my name now wants to go and email Alcalá. How do I know that you're not just going to go and lie to Pilar about me? No. I'll go and email Alcalá. No. So I'm here emailing Hugh and Lucy like, guys, she's not giving me the letter. I can't do the application process. I'm not going to go to Spain. I'm not going to make it. This is the only uni that I can't go Complutense. I can't go Autonomo. I can't go Barcelona. Alcalá is literally my last option. I love Alcalá in it, but this was literally my last option. So they're trying to calm me down. Like, don't worry, Desiree. I'm like, no, I'm worrying. And then she's like, my science teacher emailed me back. She never responded to my claims about attendance. When I said, drop me some proof, she that part of the email she ignored. Don't you think that's a bit funny? I think it's a bit funny. Guys, sorry. I have to laugh, otherwise I'm going to scream this house down. But yeah, she was just like, I've emailed Alcalá and I'm in communication. I said, I started praying like, God, please. Please don't let this woman ruin my year abroad. As my Spanish teacher, you should know the importance of a year abroad as a language student, the way it can help you, the way it improves your Spanish. I've got study abroad team and my politics teacher, who's never taught me, fighting harder for me than you. They're fighting for me and you're trying to hold me back. Do you know what I mean? So she now emails Pilar God knows what she put in that email. And then she comes back and she's like, I'm happy to confirm that I've secured you. You can imagine my shock when I read this email. I'm happy to confirm I've secured you a place at Alcalá de Henares. You will be doing the Erasmus modules. Happy to confirm. You secured me. Guys. You secured, what did you secure? What did you secure? Honestly, it's an honest question. What did you secure? Nothing. You secured nothing. And then it's like, I did my Erasmus modules, but I only did some of them. I didn't do all of them. I sat in Spanish classes doing lengua española in Spanish about I secured you Erasmus. Oh, get out of here, man. Stop it. So I'm like, okay, fine. And then Pilar emails me like, Desiree, don't worry. Desiree, don't worry. I do the application process. I send all the documents I need. I fly to Spain. I go to my first meeting with Pilar. I'm like, I know I don't have a B2 certificate that you guys were asking for, but I mean, you know, I'm here now. Is it okay? She's like, ay, Desiree, no pasa nada. Que bien hablas español. She's telling me how well I speak Spanish. I'm like, oh, gracias, muchísimas gracias. She's like, no pasa nada. Si necesitas ayuda, avísame. I'm like, yeah, don't worry. I'll let you know if I need help. So I made it to Alcalá de Henares. Didn't struggle with Spanish at all because I'm a C1, mate. Yo puedo hablar español. If you guys want me to do a whole video in Spanish, I've got some, but I'll do more videos in Spanish. To say that I'm not a B2, to say I'm not a B2, listen, because if I start speaking Spanish now, people are gonna guys, this video is getting too long. In the end, I made it to España. I made it to Alcalá de Henares. I had lessons in Spanish. All my classes were in Spanish. Understood everything. Passed all my classes. Y ya está. Se acabó la historia. Yo puedo hablar español, eh? I'm not even going to put subtitles here because I'm too mad right now. But I can speak Spanish. So don't come and play with me and say that Desiree's not even a B2. Because I am. Yeah. That's the story about how I almost didn't make it. We call them enemies of progress because they're literally enemies of progress. Shout out to Hugh, shout out to Lucy, shout out to all the people that actually, Pilar, all the people that actually helped me when I had obstacles that I needed to overcome. Thank God. Thank God that I made it. It's only by His glory and His grace that I made it. That is my testimony about my year abroad experience and how I didn't make it. So all the enjoyment, you guys don't know the stress that I went through leading up to it. It has been an amazing year. I'm not gonna start crying on YouTube, but it's been an amazing year. I've loved it so much. Thank you to all you guys that have watched, liked, commented, subscribed on my TikToks, my YouTubes, my Instagram. Like, the support has actually meant a lot to me, you know, because I just put my content out there and you guys actually like it. Oh my God. But yeah, I just wanted to document my year abroad. I can't promise I'll be consistent on YouTube after this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna be so honest. If you want to follow me on Instagram, where I'll be a lot more consistent. But yeah, this comes to the end of my study abroad series. What a year it's been. I have a recap on my Instagram. If you go watch that, I have some TikToks. Like, anything you want, I'm here for you guys. DM me if you need advice about studying in Spain. I've lived in Valencia, I've lived in Madrid, studying Alcalá. That's the end of the video. And that's the end of my study abroad experience. Shout out to all the people I met. Love you guys so much. Y hasta la próxima.